Jacaranda FM's Good Morning Angels. Wednesdays on Breakfast with Martin Bester.
Not so far from my house, there is a landmark, if you will, a very iconic farm in Irene. Historic. It really is historic. So that's why I said to you this morning, our special guest on the show, quite close to home, literally and physically, I guess. It's my pleasure to welcome in studio Durell Barnett. Durell, good to see you.
Hi, Martin. Thank you very much. Thank you for having me.
Just to bring everyone in, you are the chef there.
That's right, yeah. I've been at the farm since 2018, July, and still there, going strong. Yep.
You are the guy responsible for the amazing food there and the fact that it is so popular. I mean, you just can't. I mean, people come from everywhere around Gauteng and beyond to come and just spend the day there. You've been there. It is incredible. And what I love about the operation there is it's quite a tight-knit family, if you will.
Definitely.
One of the first people I met after I moved in to Irene was Rudy, who's also in studio here with us. And I soon realized this guy plays a much bigger role than just being farm manager, if you will, managing that entire operation, that farm there. He's also the guy that people count on in the area. When something goes wrong in the area and needs to be sorted out quickly, there's a tree in the road, or there's something. This guy's a doer.
Yes,
that is amazing. So when Rudy reached out and told us your story, let me tell you, with incredible passion and support. He's been incredibly supportive.
Yeah,
right?
He's been amazing.
Getting people together, and that's exactly what we do on Good Morning Angels as well. Tell us your story.
Well, look, my mom was diagnosed with cancer now in January, and it was an urgent treatment that was needed. It was throat cancer, so it's very close to the artery, 2.5 centimeter tumor.
Yeah.
So it was a very time-sensitive situation where, the surgeon said to us, listen, you guys, this is not a 3-month or a 6-month thing. You need to now address this
right now,
within the next month.
Yeah.
Or there is risk that, the artery can be destroyed, and then that's that.
Yeah.
My mum and I have always been very close. She's always been there for me. She's I've got my mom and I've got my son. And those are the two most important people in my life. And there's nothing that I won't do for my mom or for my son or anybody that I love. So, the surgeon said, I asked him how much is this all going to cost, because we don't have medical aid and that. So he said to me, look, you're in for $500,000. And
that's a lot of money.
It's a lot of money. And when he said that, I looked at my mom, and obviously on the outside I said, look, no, we're going to make this happen. But on the inside I thought, this is the time we're going to do this.
And just explain to everyone why at that point you did not have a medical aid.
So look, I think just the cost of living and that. I'm a single dad. I'm the breadwinner. My son's with me full time. I lost my stepdad in 2012 very abruptly, and I became responsible for my mom. And I'm from the coast, so actually we from quite hard times financially, and that's which I think a lot of people don't realize about us. I actually moved up to Gauteng for a better opportunity and that, and that brought me to where I am now. And
it's not the kind of thing a person wants to do, but sometimes it is necessary to make cuts.
Yes, absolutely.
Even if it means in that period of tougher times to cut something, and it's not the right thing to do, but it happens all the time.
It can help you get back on your feet. Sometimes you've got to make those choices.
That's it.
It is something that happens. I think as people get older as well, you have to make tough choices in what to keep and what to cut. And sometimes, unfortunately, the medical aid is up there. It shouldn't be, but it happens.
No, look, I had my mom actually on a medical aid
I know.
Previously, and I took her off around June. I said to her, Mom, look... Yeah, exactly. I said to her, this is costing about 2,600 Rand a month. I said, I just want to get some of the bills paid, get my expenses in line, get my cash flow right. Let's cut it for a year.
And in that time.
And literally in December, I was saying, Mom, we need to now in the new year start looking at your medical aid again, get you back on. Literally in December. And in January, this happened. So it's just Murphy's Law. But there's a reason for everything, and there's a lot of good that's come out of it. I've got to see the positives as well.
Sure, and the good being how many people rallied around you to try and help you.
It's overwhelming.
Yeah.
The compassion from friends and family, my employers. It's literally, I don't know how this has happened, that we've gotten this far.
I know Rudy has mobilized people around you, campaigns, fundraisers that have raised quite a bit, eh?
A heck of a lot.
Yeah.
So we a good 2/3 of the way there.
Yeah.
In a matter of 3
it?
weeks from ground zero. Yeah. So it's, and that's why I say, I've never been a very religious person. I am a believer in God, but I'm not religious. But in this process, my relationship with God is it's completely changed. My outlook, my eyes have opened a lot.
Yeah. Because he worked through people.
This shouldn't have happened.
Sure.
I mean, we shouldn't have gotten this far so quickly, but we have, and there's a reason for that.
So you were at zero, you needed 500,000. I think you're standing probably closer to, as you said, 2/3 the way there.
Yeah, look, we've raised, I've lost track a bit, but I've paid 314,000 Rand.
Over.
So we've probably raised about 315, 16, somewhere there.
Your mom's name is?
Charlotte.
How is she doing? Where is she at right now?
Well, was at the hospital 7 o'clock this morning at
today.
Yes, that's right. Yeah. She's going in at 10 o'clock for surgery. So from here, I'm off to see her, and then they start from 10 prepping her, and it's a 7-hour surgery. So
wow,
I know how close you are to Charlotte, your mom, and your son is a Declan.
That's right.
You're such a close unit, and this means a lot to you. And we're going to think of you today.
Yeah,
it's the big surgery.
Thank you.
Happening, and it's very nice to meet you. Keep it going. I think there are a lot of people in South Africa that can possibly relate to you.
Yeah, absolutely.
Single parents,
yes,
close-knit, small families that have had to make tough decisions over the last couple of years.
Right? And also the thing is, also the thing is, when you come from a difficult background and you actually work hard and you get somewhere in your life, you can always look back at that, and the good that comes from that. I've got no regrets. Yeah. We struggled years back when my dad was still alive and all of that, and. The thing is, through the struggles, it kept us very close as a family, and that's something that nobody can ever take away, or it'll never change. That's why there's no road that I won't walk.
Where the coast are you from?
Margate.
Well, listen, I know that you're quite a bit short. I cannot catch all of that up.
Every bit helps, and
every bit helps. I'm going to give you 100,000.
That's wow, that's amazing.
To get the ball rolling, you're still short. I'm not great with math.
Is it like 80?
Yeah, it's probably
like
80-ish. Yeah. So you never know who's listening this morning. Maybe it's someone that's sampled your amazing food, or have taken the children to the farm to get away from the hustle and the bustle of the city. Maybe it's someone from the immediate area. Maybe sometimes it's even from people from another city. But if you want to add and you want to be part of this amazing story, you're very welcome to drop us WhatsApp if you like, and help Durell and his family out. Charlotte's going in for surgery this morning. 084 850 0942 is our WhatsApp line. It's good to meet you. Look after yourself. Look after your son. All the best with Charlotte for today.
Thank you. Can I just say thank you so much to my employers at the Irene farm, and please come and support the farm. They're not just employers. They are, when they say the people that you work with are family, and it's taken in a very broad perspective. But in this case, the amount of compassion that's been shown, the amount of help that's been given, the amount of opportunities that I've been given in the last 3 weeks, it's not a debt that's repaid easily. And I must just express my gratitude. It's.
I can back that up.
I can't. There's no words.
Durell, good to meet you, my friend. All the
Thank
best.
you.
We'll think
too,
of you
Martin.
today. Good job, Angels. Good job.
Breakfast with Martin Bester, driving you to work every weekday from 6 to 9 a.m.